Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the right side on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, pass caught. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line.
Ready, fight.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Get set, get set.
Looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
On 1st down, it's play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
And he's got it, no problem. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He would not be stopped. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation on that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles to get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. But with this group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver. Time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit.
Pass rush swarming him again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made by the tight end on a corner route. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And that's a solid return after the interception. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial 3rd down play coming up.
42 Spider.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, what a great call here on this quarterback run, and I love that he went all out to dive for the first. But next time, let's make sure you have the first down already.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Ducks! They couldn't stop him there.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quick throw. The catch is made.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. The pocket breaking down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Durham. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. The sure hands. It's Durham. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
Cobra. Ready, go.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The Ducks churn out another 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on 3rd down here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Third and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made over the middle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackle.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Third down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the handoff again. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
There's a 1st and 10 play. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end.
Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Returner looking to create better field position. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play.
29 Philly. Black 24.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Makes the ground. It's Durham. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Making people miss. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incompletion makes it second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And he drops back in the gun. Pop over the middle. It's Durham. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played.